Hey, Tails. I'm sorry I'm late. I really went to town today. Tails, come on. You can let go now.
You were gone for so long. I thought you might want to come back this time.
Again, Tails? Oh, come on. We've been through this 3 other times already. I'm always going to come back. I'm never going to abandon you.
Well, I won't.
Then why are you always so scared every time I come back? Why won't you believe me?
Why won't you always come back? But what if something bad happens and you can't come back? What if something happens to you like my mommy and daddy? I don't want you.
Oh, Tails, don't say anymore. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking like that. I won't let anything happen to me. I promise. It's okay, Tails. It's okay. You're going to be alright. We're going to be alright. Come on, we'll get some food quick and then get some shut-eye, alright? He doesn't even look peaceful when he sleeps anymore. Well, I at least figured if I had him sleep on my side, he'd sleep peacefully. To awake just to find such a sad-looking face sleeping right beside him. At least he fell asleep almost immediately last night. Last time it took a good hour to soothe him to sleep. But what am I supposed to do? When I can't just ignore it even if he strikes. How else am I going to keep that kid from expecting the worst outcome? How am I to get a break from it all? This is all so exhausting. How will I keep this up? How did Unc make it look all so easy when taking care of me? I could sure use his help right now. Well, if only... Downstairs, Tails! But I can't let Tails know how I feel right now. The last thing I need is for him to worry even more than he already does. For now, I'll just have to give him all the love and care I can. Well, rise and shine, little bro. You're up early today. You slept all right?
Yeah.
All right, Tails. What's the matter? I haven't seen a smile in a couple days now.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I know, Tails, and it's okay. I just want to know what's bugging you. Did I upset you that much last night?
I'm just scared of losing you. I want you so that you wouldn't leave, but I'm scared I might lose you. And I wouldn't want.
You really miss them. I know it must hurt.
Do you?
No. I don't even remember my own mom and dad. But I do know how much it hurts to lose someone you truly care about. See it happen before your very eyes. But the important thing to do is just remember the good times you had with them. And then when you think about them, it doesn't hurt as bad. Do you remember anything about your mommy and daddy? Anything good?
Well, it was a long time ago. But it was one time when my mommy and daddy gave me a small white thing to eat. It was my birthday, and they said it was a mint, I think. It was the yummiest thing I ever had. And they looked so happy watching me eat and...
That's good. That's really good. Now whenever you think about them, you can always think of that moment, and the thought won't hurt so much anymore. Never forget that. And speaking of yummy things, it's time to head on over to the table.
Food time?
Food time. Now come on, let's get on board.
Are you going to eat flour?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm just happy to see you enjoying your food, that's all.
Oh.
After all, it sometimes seems to be the only time I see you smile. So I like you so much, huh? Maybe I'm treating you tonight. Yeah.
Got hit by that sandbag. Yeah, I guess the rope must have broke. Broke nothing. Look, it's been cut with a knife. And ropes don't cut themselves.
Yo, Tails. I'm gonna head out for a run. Would you like to tag along? At least give us something to do together. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well then, hop aboard and we'll get juicing. It's a way cool day for a run after all. Just hang on, because we'll be blasting through with sonic speed today! You have got to be kidding me! Oh, does this egghead ever lighten up? Shoot! He's still in Tails with me! I can't bring him to the fight! He might be killed or captured! Oh, but I'm too far away from home to go back now! I'd be putting thousands of lives in danger! Oh, what am I gonna do?
Flower? What's going on?
I need you to listen to me, Tails. What you saw was Eggman attacking the city. I need to hurry and take care of him before anyone gets hurt. I need you to stay here and hide until I get back.
What? Shh! What is someone?
Stay here! I don't have time to bring you back home. Love you, little bro. I'll be back as soon as I can, alright? Oh, nice going, Gary! Oh, shut up, I'll get it!
And hurry up! Who knows if whatever's happening uptown makes its way down here?
Oh, I'm hurrying! Lousy buzzkill at the... Oh! Oh, hey, watch where you're going, you jerk! Why, I oughta... Oh, hey, Andy, Jackson! Come get a look at this! Looks like some weirdo here trying to steal our ball! Look at those tails!
Wow, what's the matter with him? He looks so weird!
Oh, I wonder if one of them comes off!
I want to try!
Hey, that was my idea! I'm going to try! Hunters, keepers, losers, weepers, Sandy! Oh, that's not even a saying, Jackson!
Shut up, Sandy! I got it first! You shut up!
Oh, you two are such dorks! Step aside! You two hold him down, and I'll pull both tails up at the same time. Oh, hey, guys! They both really are real! Talk about hilarious! Hey, Jackson, get the ball! This thing wants to play with her ball so badly. Well, let's play ball! Oh, yeah? And who says so?
I say so! You're being just a bunch of dumb bullies, and if you keep hurting him, I'm going to get really mad! At the very least, pick on someone your own size, you stupid heads! Wow, she's feisty.
She's kind of scary. Oh, pipe down. She's just a girl. I mean, what could she possibly do? She can hit pretty hard for a girl. Shut up! The scram!
Ooh, I hate bullies. What cowards, too. Are you alright? No, it's alright. Oh, no, I won't hurt. Oh, sorry about that. I promise I only use it on people who make me really mad like bullies. I just can't stand bullies. So, did they hurt you bad? It hurts. Where does it hurt? They were hurting your back, right? Careful! Don't hurt yourself now. Is this why they were hurting you? Aren't you going to hurt me too? No! They really... Oh, those jerks! Not going to hurt you for having two tails? That would be silly! You don't think it's freaky? Of course not. Can you stand? I don't know. No! Careful! I'll help you. Okay, now all we need to do is find your mother and father and tell them what happened. Could you tell me where they are? Oh, hey, what's the matter? Aren't you here? Never woke up. I don't have parents. Oh, you poor little baby. Oh, there, little one. It's going to be okay. I'll take you to my house, alright? Now, I can't leave you here alone. Besides, it looks like there's trouble uptown. You'll be safe in my house. It's really nice. Come on, I'll take you there. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. Here we are. Do you like it? That's wonderful. Now I want you to rest over here. I'll get you something quick to eat. What's that? It's a chocolate cake. Ever had one before? Well, go on. Give it a taste. You like it? It's delicious. I'm glad you do. I made it myself. You made this? Well, not completely by myself. I've been learning to bake. I baked this cake with my adopted mother of sorts. Adopted? Yeah, my real parents passed away a year ago. I was adopted and brought to this house just 6 months ago. Huh? Oh, no, don't worry. She's really nice. But you must still be out. The baby isn't here. Oh, I hope they'll be okay. You want to finish that slice? Oh, yeah! One more careful! You'll hurt yourself if you move around too much. Why are you being so wise to me? Having what usually hurts me for being a freak. Because you're not one. You're just a little child. And a very sweet one. Would you like to finish that cake now?
Tails. Hey, Tails. It's me, Sonic. I'm back. You can come out now. Huh? Tails? Can you hear me, little buddy? I'm back. We can go home. There's nobody here. Tails? Tails, why aren't you answering? Tails? Tails? Tails! Tails! Tails, where are you? Tails! He isn't here. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, dear Gaia. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, keep it together, Sonic. Keep it together, or you never find him. Just gotta look around. Gotta look around. Maybe someone took him. Maybe someone. Oh, dear Gaia. Oh, I gotta check. I gotta check somewhere.
Are you feeling better now? Little. Well, that's good. You just rest now. That's pretty. You really think so? Thanks. When I was first brought here, my adopted mother thought it would be nice to teach me to play piano. I really like it. What happened? Just have to keep practicing, I guess. Just remember the notes, Amy. Amy? That's my name, Amy Rose. I guess we never introduced ourselves, have we? My name is Amy Rose. What's your name? Well, Tails? Is that really your name? It's Wigwam. Well, it's a very cute nickname. I don't like my real name, so my big brother made it up. Your big brother? So you do have some family after all? Oh, that's a relief. Wait, does that mean your brother was at the park? Oh my gosh! Oh, he must be worried sick! Oh, we have to go back and find him! Oh, what does he look like? Do you know his name? Well, it's...
Vanilla! Vanilla! Are you home?
Sonic?
Vanilla! Open the door, please! It's open. Vanilla? Are you home? I need some help finding... Tails! Oh, Tails! You're okay! Oh, I was so worried about you, little bro. I couldn't find you in the park. I didn't know we were home. What are you even doing here anyway? Who brought you here?
Sonic! Oh, Sonic, it's you! It's really you! Do you remember me? It's me, Amy! Why did you say for that little planet thing? Oh, I've been looking all over for you! Why did you run away from me last time we met? Oh, you know I love you! I never got to express how much I love you! Oh,
let go of me!
Oh, Sonic, what's wrong? I've been hoping to run into you again for so long.
Oh, I can see that.
Oh, and now that you're here, I've been longing to tell you just how much I love you and how I do anything for you.
Anything, huh?
Anything. I want to marry you someday after all.
You want to do me a favor? Stay away!
What?
Stay away! You creep me out! I don't believe it. Of all the places you could end up at, it had to be with that girl. I mean, we're lucky that both of us are still in one piece after an encounter with her. May I never bump into her again.
Sour? Isn't that mean?
Mean? Okay, come on, Tails. I want to get one thing straight right now. That girl is crazy! What were you doing there with her anyway? I told you to stay in that bush.
But she was white, Sour. She didn't hurt me.
Whoa, wait. You went with her? Okay, hold on, Tails. We need to talk. Tails, you shouldn't go wandering around following people you don't know. It isn't safe. You never know what kind of person you might be wandering off with.
You had me go home with you?
Huh? Well, I guess that's true. But you had nowhere to go then. You have a safe place now, and a big bro too. You shouldn't take those kind of chances anymore. And with someone as crazy as that girl...
Her name's Amy.
Right, Amy. I mean, who knows what kind of things she might have done? You want to be careful around strangers, Tails. You never know who's good or bad, so you need to try and stay away from them.
But Amy really was white. She helped me from some bullies.
Bullies?
They found me under the bush.
Did they hurt you?
They hurt my tails and back.
Oh, Tails. I'm sorry.
But them from hurting me. She also gave me something called a cake. It was really yummy. She was scary when I first saw her. But she's really wise, like you.
Like me? Huh?
Yes, she really is, Alec. Do you think you could give her a chance? Like you did with me?
Right. I did take a chance on you, didn't I? I guess I was a real dumba back there, wasn't I? You're right, Tails. Perhaps I should at least try to get to know her. After all, she really was that good to you. I mean, she can't possibly be all bad. You think I should go back and apologize?
May I come with you?
Sure, Tails. It'll probably make things easier anyhow. Hey, Amy.
Ow!
You know, if you hate me that much now, you could just tell me instead of bashing my nose.
No, that's not it at all. I'm sorry for hurting you like that. I just wasn't, expecting you.
Oh, yeah, well, with how I acted, I wouldn't blame you if it was the other way around. Okay, look, I had a talk with Tails, that kid you were watching over when I arrived. Well, he's sort of my little bro. He told me about what happened at the park, and how you've been taking care of him while I was out fighting Eggman. I didn't know about all that, so, I'm, sorry. I just thought you were a crazy person, and I was scared to be around you. I still am a bit, but, after what Tails told me, I mean, after all, anyone who treats Tails that nicely can't be all bad. So I thought I'd give you a chance and would like to get to know you more.
Oh, Sonic! I've just never imagined that!
As friends! Just friends.
Oh, of course, sure. Does that mean, well, of course I'd love to be your friend, Tails.
Well, I guess I'll be stuck around this girl after all. But still, she needs Tails that's even just one more friend to feel safe with. And that's all I can really hope for.